student application form, run this. For now I am taking off phone as one of the mandatory field. Just because we can navigate easily without filling up the phone value, without filling up the phone number. So if I open the application form again, I am going to fill up the entire form and would like to save it into the database. So this form I'm going to fill up, and in the end what I want is to save it to the database. To save anything on the database using flows, what we need to do is we need to use one element under data section, and that is create record. Create records, I will give it a label application form, create student application form. Okay, and I want to select one as the radio option because I want to create one record. I am not interested to create more than one record in a single filling of the form, so I'll keep with one. And you can select multiple when you have a collection to create. Okay, for now I do not have the collection, I have only one. So but it is good to know when to use multiple. So whenever you have a list, use multiple. For now I will go with the one, and here I have to decide how the field values will come. Are they coming along with the variable, a record variable, or they are coming as a separate resource? I do not have any record variable, so they are not coming as part of a variable, they are coming as a separate resource. And when I go to object, I give the name of the object, which is the application form, and give the fields. So first thing is here in the application form, let us fill these fields one after another. So first is age, so let's give the value for age. How should the age comes? Age should come from the screen component age. That's it, this is done. Next, if I go here, next field is name. Now name is something which I will populate in the end. Then comes the city. So here if I click on city, city should come from the address component. So a student, oh, I don't see a student address component. Let us search something as wrong or what. Anyways, let me just save it for now and go back to the screen component, and this address, the name is permanent address. I should be able to see permanent address. If I'm not seeing it, possibly I have checked this box in under the advanced manually assigned variable. I'm not doing any manual assignment for now, so I have to take this off. If I don't take this off, I won't be able to see this component while doing the assignment, because assignment, if I check this box, then assignment has to be done right here. Assignment needs to be done right here. For now I'm not doing the assignment over here. Okay, so I can uncheck this, and then I will be able to see this particular component permanent address under the create. So I was not able to see. I think for the student name also we marked it manually assigned, so I'll uncheck this as well, and then done, and then save. Now going back to the create record, let us look for city. City is under the permanent address, so permanent address, here you can select city. Okay, now if I come to the next is country, so country, and then same permanent address country. Okay, then comes date of birth. In the similar fashion, I will give the value for date of birth. Okay, and then comes details confirmation, where the student confirm that all the details are correct as per their knowledge, as per their understanding. So I think it should be user confirmation checkbox. Fine, going ahead, looking for the field email. This is the student's email, so student email is should search with the email, student email, and what I want here is the value. Okay, then comes family income, and here what I want is family income. Proceeding ahead is the first name, so first name value should come from the name of the student. So student name dot first name, this is what we want. Then comes gender. So gender should come again from the pick list value. So these are the choices, okay, and the component which we created is a screen component with the name gender, and this is what we want. So whatever is selected, we want that value to be assigned to the gender. Then graduation CGPA, okay, this also comes from the slider graduation CGPA. What I want here is the value, so graduation CGPA dot value. Next is has any medical condition, so any medical condition text can be populated. So what I am doing right now is assigning the value for all my custom fields. So this is how I can do high school CGPA dot value. Moving on, intermediate CGPA, so I can look for that value as well. Going ahead with the last name I can give with student name and last name, right? Then comes LinkedIn URL, LinkedIn profile URL dot value, and here you can give the middle name. So middle name is nothing but student name dot middle name, right? And then in the similar way, there are some multi-pick list, okay, you can assign some multi-pick list values. Military status checks, so it will take under the screen components. I have to look for military status choices. This is a checkbox group. The entire group I will assign, okay. So see, the intention of this to create so many fields is to make you understand how different data types can be pulled out from the flow into the database, into the object fields. So we have considered checkbox group, text fields, sliders, toggles, everything we are taking under consideration, okay. And then you have one checkbox, need education loan. So education loan check value, and then phone, okay. So mobile phone dot value, and we have province or state. So province and state comes under the address section, address dot province, okay, value. Then registration date and time, same registration date and time, and then salutation should come from the name, so name, salutation, and then medical conditions. Again, this is a multi-select pick list, medical conditions. So this one, please select the appropriate option, and because this is the level I think we have given, so we will keep it, please select the appropriate option. Let's go to street, and make it address dot street value, okay. This assignment is also done, and next is the type. Just hard code this value, student, and done. And then I'm saving this record, okay. Now once the record is saved into the database, I want to store the form ID in a variable, okay. So I'll create a new resource, and this resource is a variable with the name application form ID, and data type is text, and done. So once the form is saved, I want to show this to the end user that your record has been saved successfully. So I can create another screen and put the text, not this text but the display text. I'll give it a name, final confirmation message, and fill in your record, your application form has been saved to the database successfully. Your application form ID is, now here I can merge that variable which we created. This is the application form ID. Okay, and I can make it bold. Give your screen one name, student application form page 4. That is enough, and done. Now connect these two. One thing which we have not done so far is to populate the name field. Name field is a mandatory field, so unless we populate mandatory field, it won't get saved. So I'll create a new resource of type formula, give it an API name, student name, data type is text, and it is nothing but the concatenation of first name or the salutation. So I want to use the screen component here, right? So student name, first thing is the salutation, so salutation plus give some space, and then merge another field, student name comma first name, and again give some space and merge another field, student name middle name. Okay, and finally student name last name. Check your syntax, looks fine. Done. Open the create record. Here in the add field, fill up the name with the student name formula. Okay, and then save it.